Hello everyone, my name's Anthony Cummins and welcome to this video. Now if you're unaware, there's a school called Natori Ryu and we are a rejuvenation. I've reconstructed this school from old scrolls, but I've also been given permission from the original family to do this and put this back together. Not only do we have permission from the original family, we also have the blessing and the support of Eunji Temple, this temple here, where Natori Sanjuro Masazumi, one of the major key players in our school, is buried, died, and this is where his death has been recorded. And this is the spiritual home of Natori Ryu. So we have the support of this, we have the support of the family, and we have a great research team doing the work. So that's what Natori Ryu is about, bringing the samurai culture back to life. So we've got to a point now where we should really start to define the structure in Natori Ryu. So what I'd like to do in this video is take you through it so you can understand where you are, where the organisation Natori Ryu is, and where you are in relation to the organisation. So here we go, let's take you through it. So on the outside of Natori Ryu, on the outside is Natori Ryu Facebook Hub. This is a place where basically followers or supporters who enjoy reading the books, who want to talk about samurai ways, who want to talk about Natori, get together and chat and relax. It is also a place where students of Natori Ryu go to show their skills, to show the videos they've been making, or show any photographs of the stuff they've been doing. And of course, make friends, above all, make friends. However, I would like to stress that the hub is outside of being a student. It is outside of the organisation. It is simply a meeting place for everyone. So what's the first step in the organisation? Okay, first of all, the first thing you can do is register with me here at the temple, and what we'll do is give you a number, get you a folder and get you set up to be a fully fledged, registered Natori Ryu follower, a Natori Ryu supporter, a student of Natori Ryu. Someone who has a number, their name is kept here in the temple, and they are on the path to studying the ways of Isui Sensei. Registration for this will start in September of 2017. And there'll be a small fee, it will only be very small, and half of that fee will go to the temple, but details on that will come in September of this year, 2017. The next step is that once you are a registered student or a registered member of the organisation Natori Ryu, the next step is basically to get involved. And what this includes is a course that is being put together by Andrew Thoburn on the scroll Heika Jodan. So Heika Jodan no Maki has 290 different articles in it, and Andrew's put together a concrete syllabus for you to follow. You'll get a book, and then as you send Andrew videos, you send him information, you write up bits about the articles, he will tick each one off. And then at each stage you can be awarded a small certificate which you can then put on your wall or put away or keep safe. And then as you progress throughout all the stages, all the different aspects of Heika Jodan, when you've finished, we'll get you a decent certificate, and possibly in the future you can get yourself a makimono, a scroll of all the articles of Heika Jodan. Now that will be basically the core principle of our school. That will be the key on, that will be the basics. And once you've mastered all that, and it should take about 3 years to go through, you will definitely have a foundational understanding in the samurai ways of Natori Ryu and be ready to go on and do the other 20 odd documents. So I look forward to seeing you guys being Natori Ryu course students. If you want more information on that, the course will be starting in January 2018. It'll be run by Andrew Thoburn, and I will put up a video closer to the date explaining everything you need to know. So for the moment, just start prepping yourself, get those uniforms, get yourself understood with video editors and Microsoft Word, and get ready to start your training. The next stage is affiliated groups. Sometimes dojos are already ready to go. They're complete and ready to join us with their own sensei, with their own organization, and with their own training. However, they've opted to bring Natori Ryu into it. So any dojos out there who want to join Natori Ryu and want to get involved with the training can register themselves and become an affiliated dojo. So an affiliated group can be made up of individuals who are interested in Natori Ryu, or it can be an existing dojo of a different school that have added Natori Ryu to them. More information on this will come later, but the best person to speak to on this is Andrew Thoburn. He will be running those groups. The next stage is branches. Now these are people who are absolutely dedicated to the way of Natori Ryu. Those people who are ready to go, their training is up to date, they're on the course, they're going through everything. Now these guys will do a monthly report, they run dojos and they promote Natori Ryu as much as they can. Now these become full branches and they have quite a few responsibilities. Now if you want to take your affiliated group to this level, you can do, but it involves quite a lot of work and you have to maintain a certain standard and maintain a certain amount of productivity. So if you want to take your affiliated group up to a branch, you can do, but let's show some initiative and you need to speak again to the administration team in the organisation. The final stage for everyone is to become a full official Natori Ryu dojo. That means that you have done all of the course, you have studied all of the literature out there on Natori Ryu, you're a very, very dedicated person and you run a dojo. If this is the case, then your branch can apply to become an official dojo. We have to apply here to Japan and there are costs involved. Those costs do not go to me or the school, they go to the temple. Now from that, Yamamoto-san will go and think about the dojo name for you. Now this is not an easy thing. He goes away and he thinks quite hard about this and the dojo names are quite intricate. And he will present you with your name, a digital copy of it, and if you want you can purchase a scroll as well to hang on your wall. Now a dojo is a permanent Natori Ryu group who constantly follow the teachings. They are proficient in Heika Jodan, they are proficient in all the other literature to a certain level, and they are all uniformed and everybody is moving forward to push Natori Ryu to a new level. So being a dojo is quite a high responsibility. So if you've gone from affiliated group to a branch and you want to move that branch to a dojo, you can, but it takes a lot of work and quite some time. Again, details for that will be given out on request if you want to move your group up to that. Dojo names include examples such as Kyugakukan, the house of deep study and mastery, Togenkan, the house that creates waves, Reiseikan, the house of the stars beyond the mountain summit, Gishinkan, which is the house that bestows righteousness upon others. Okay, so they're quite sophisticated names. They've taken a lot of work to get to that point, and they're only given to people who show dedication and a connection to the school that clearly outdoes other people. So it's really quite a high level thing to get a dojo name, and I hope you guys out there will put in the work and build yourselves up and get there to that level. Okay, above that is of course myself and Kyugakukan. That's the Hombu, the head dojo, the headquarters if you like. This is the house of deep study and mastery. It means that while all you guys are out there studying, when you come under and come to me, basically we will get together and we'll all have different specialities and we'll keep studying until everybody benefits from everybody's knowledge, and we get rid of all the misconceptions about samurai and we put in place the reality of samurai life. Now of course this is me, I'm based in Wales at the moment, but I often come to Japan as you can see, so wherever I move the headquarters moves, and whenever you are with me of course you are attached to Kyugakukan. The reason I am the focus of the group is 1A, of course, because the family have given me permission. 2, I have put the system together, but most of it stands on the very, very strong foundations of my historical ninjutsu research team and these include different people at different times have come in, different experts have helped us, but in short, we publish translations of historical documents, historical texts, and they have been put out into the world. I am also the official tourist ambassador for Wakayama because of my work through Natori Ryu, because of my work with the Shoninki. So we have the support of Wakayama City Council. So we have the support of Eonji Temple, which is the spiritual home of Natori Ryu. Now we have all the Natori Ryu members were buried here. They have been buried here for 300 plus years, and of course it is the spiritual home where Natori Sanjuro Masazumi is buried, and his death certificate is here, his grave is here, and of course his ihai, his death tablet is here. So we have the support of the team, we have the support of the family, we have the support of the temple, and we have the support of Wakayama City Council. So we've got lots of support, and it's all based on great work done by Yoshie and the rest of the team to bring you the best translations we can. In addition to that, this temple Eonji has the Shoninki Reading Club, and this group get together and they're all Japanese and they read the Shoninki and discuss what it means, different interpretations of it, and they feed back their information to me, and I of course attend those meetings when I'm in Japan. This means that anybody out there who's interested in Natori Ryu and wants to know the reality of samurai life and the way samurai used to think can come through us. You may start by going to Natori Ryu Hub, and if you're interested in that, you might decide to become a proper registered member, in which case, as of September 2017, you can register, you can get a number, and I'll keep track of your training. If you want to become a course member, you can go with Andrew Thorber, go through all the training and all the structure, get up to date with it, get yourself a certificate at the end. It will take about 3 years to complete, and of course that will mean then you are trained up to a certain level in the basics of Natori Ryu. If you've got a group together, that can be an affiliated group where they can just come in and interact with us at your own leisure. After that, you can become a branch, which means you have responsibilities. If that branch then, after a certain amount of time, become very good, you can then apply to be a dojo. Once you're a dojo, you can get a dojo name and you're pretty much full on there, you're fully Natori Ryu. So make sure you understand the difference between being a member on the Facebook Hub and actually going through the full process and getting to the top of where you should be as being a student of Isui Sensei's teachings. I want you to remember that I am leading this, I am the head of this, simply from an organisational standpoint. I make the decisions. I make my decisions based on the foundations of the teachings and the Japanese team we've put together. From here, we're going to spread the word of Natori Ryu across the world. So I hope you'll join us, and I hope this allows you to understand the structure of Natori Ryu. There will be a link in the description below for a picture of that structure on the internet. Thank you very much, everyone.